get it, we live.
We are live. Hello,
Welcome
everybody.
to the show, folks. What's good?
Yeah, man. What's good, guys? Hope you're having a good day. Good Monday morning. Well, afternoon now. Now.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm joined by my co-host, Mel B. Malcolm Kepler.
Yeah,
What's good?
yeah, bro.
What's good, buddy?
I'm not good, bro. I'm not happy for obvious reasons. But internally, I'm good, bro.
You mean externally you're trying to show front, but internally it's raging inside. Rage. You're just angry.
I'm angry, bro. I am angry, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Through we someone starting there with the biggest game of the weekend, since it's
All right,
a
before we get on to
review
it,
show, no?
yeah, it's the review show. Yeah, please like, subscribe, and tell Malcolm to chill. It's one of those
I'm not
days.
chilling, bro. I'm not chilling. I'm not in a chilling mood, bro. No, 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 no,
uh,
no. I have
no,
rage.
yeah. So let's get on with it. I'll let you start talking, and then I'll add my share of my perspective. What did you think of the game yesterday?
I'm bitterly disappointed, bruh. I'm very, 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 very like Man United. Every time we go away from home, it's like to at least the game. It was in the first half. It was like barely, like fairly even. Like United were just keeping the ball at the back, weren't really threatening you guys. Arsenal really weren't bam attacking heavy, but they started like in the first minute. I saw they could have scored. That would have been terrible. But United took the lead through ball from Eriksen. Rashford did the most. And then what pissed me off was we a minute later, 110 seconds, whatever, we just leave Odegaard in the position where, if you look at last season, where he got most of his goals, he just ghosts in the box and nobody's marking. Eriksen pissed me off. He always does this every season. Last season, the same thing happened. We scored first, and then you guys equalized straight away, and then you guys took the lead. This time it was different. Like after you guys equalized, we decided, okay, nah, we don't want to get trapped now. Let's go. Let's give Arsenal a bit more respect. So we put everybody at the back, and then we're just trying to counter. Second half, we came out a bit more. Like Martial was
Hello, I can't hear you. Hold on, let me bring you in and out this way. Oh, you can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, like your sound just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Are we back
Sorry.
now?
Yeah, we're good. You were saying?
Yeah, like I said, bro, Martial second half started to get more into the game. When Oilen came on, I feel like Bruno grew into the game as well. Canacho also made a difference. Anthony was disappointing. Rashford was the only one, but he was selfish. And then we had child. But when we got an injury to Martinez, what's his name? Maguire came on, and then the Arsenal fans were cheering that Maguire's coming on. That was funny. And then Lindelof went off and Evans came out. And then I feel for me that was the telling change. That was when Arsenal was like, okay, let's go for them now. They put on Jesus, Vieira, and what's his name? Tomiyasu.
From Yasu.
Yeah, and then a corner comes through. Uh, I don't know. I think it was Gabriel and Evans fighting with each other there. I was like, how is this going on? And then Rice was alone. Maguire, I think the ball deflected off Maguire, went past Onana. And then obviously when it was
Wasn't
2
it
1,
Evans?
nah, Evans was fighting with Gabriel, bruh. It was Maguire, bruh.
It was my, yeah, yeah.
It was Maguire, but I made a Maguire. Came on and made a Maguire.
That's why.
And then obviously now we desperate. We throwing everybody in front. Jesus is alone, bruh, with Evans. It was inevitable. Like, remember what I told you about this at a time.
Yeah, yeah,
Remember what I said. It's gonna we're gonna get like results that are, and we're gonna get late goals, and we're gonna get injuries. Like, look, Martinez got injured. Canacho scored also, but
yeah.
it was marginally offside. To me, it looks on because Gabriel's got a big head, but I think it was probably the right call.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
it was so slight.
this game
It
had
could have,
everything, right? I
yeah,
told you a
it
penalty was coming as well. Havertz
yeah.
with his diving. This game had a lot, bro. Like, I've never seen such a dramatic game between, especially the ending between Man United and Arsenal. This was a strange one to watch, but I was disappointed in the first half. Like, I feel both of us were holding back in a way.
No, I felt the whole game we were holding back, but then I was just, given time to rest and relax and just get over my celebrations and actually analyze the game. In terms of how you guys play for this game, how you set up, I thought you guys set up really good, actually, considering um, the injuries to your players.
Mm,
When you look back on it now, I thought Dalo was brilliant, keeping Saka quiet. Him and Martinez kept him real quiet. Um, Aaron Wan-Bissaka's toughest game against Martinelli, I have to say, because
mm.
Martinelli was giving him
He was
a
really
chance.
trying, bro. He was
Yeah, he
really
was.
pushy. He was looking like your best player on the pitch. I'm not gonna lie. Him, and then maybe Odegaard second, but Saka wasn't in it.
I'll say who's the best player. You'll be shocked. Don't worry.
Martinelli, no?
No.
Ooh, ooh, Odegaard. Dude, for me, besides the goal, like he is, you can see he's important in your attack, but it's not like he was like, especially your last goal. It's not like he assisted anything, or
Who
I think
who was it?
Odegaard.
No, all right. Like all our attack came from the him. Or we were hitting you from particularly the right side. We tried the left, it didn't really work. Havertz wasn't in the game today as well, but he was drilling and fighting with your midfield, I guess. But he wasn't in the offensive front. The reason why we didn't go all the way forward was because we know how Onana plays. Onana is a kind of player that would love a press. And when we gave you actually time on the ball at times, when I
Mm.
think because if we pressed you guys the way we would have pressed last season, Onana would have just, instead of hitting it short, he would have hit it long straight to Rashford. You see, you have fast players on the counter, and I think you guys set up well. You're just looking for a mistake from us. We made the first mistake. Havertz trying to pass to Odegaard, um, and then you just took your chance. Then we came back almost immediately, which was fantastic. I just literally was like, no, not this again. Um, when you guys scored, and then we came back with Odegaard, and that was quick play. Shout out to Nkete actually was very much involved in that play actually. But I felt like his performance was a bit like he was hard working. I'll say he worked hard, but he didn't really.
I didn't notice him
Yeah, that's the thing. He wasn't, because your defense was solid. Let's have it right. You guys were solid defensively.
until
Um,
the last part.
yeah, the last part, injury to Martinez, and apparently an injury to Lindelof as well. So there goes
You
your.
see,
You see
there
now
goes our
that,
whole defense.
yeah, now there goes your whole defense now.
Now we have to play
Very
Brighton with Maguire and
Maguire
Evans.
defense. Oh my
Kill me,
goodness.
kill me, kill me
but
now.
um,
I can't
but
handle it,
then
bruh.
no, but then the game kind of evened out a bit as time went on. I thought Hoyland was a problem. I thought Hoyland was
Yeah,
a
that
big.
guy is gonna be good, bruh.
I
Like,
think
did you see Bruno come alive when Oiland came on?
His hold up
Because
play is impeccable.
Martial
His
was
hold up,
poor. That's why Bruno was poor.
yeah. Marshall, I mean Marshall, dude.
He was dead, dude. Like only second half he had one chance, but what else did he do? He
There's,
looks unfit. He looks unhappy. His body language is negative.
there's nothing. Sorry to say, like
Yeah, I think
I
Hoyland
expected
for
more.
someone new to the Prem to come in a big game like that, bro, and
If
do like the things that he was doing.
he was giving Gabby a lot of problems. That's why he brought Tommy.
He's, he's so
Tommy,
big, bro. I
he's a
realized how big
big,
that boy is.
he's a big,
Wow.
he's a big bastard, bro. He's
They say
20.
B-Tech Haaland. I'm like, whoa, bro, are they the same height? He's
No,
big, bro. I'm so shocked.
Haaland is taller. Haaland is definitely taller than him. But this boy is not.
Slightly.
Yeah, but he's not tiny. This guy's huge. This guy's a big boy. Hold up
Mm.
play. He looks like he's technically
And did you
proficient.
see how fast he is as well?
Yeah, he's quite
When
quick.
Casemiro gave him a through ball.
Yeah, he's quite quick. And then he just held up the ball, and then he let that pass for Ganacho. That was him.
It was
That
Bruno,
was
bro.
like,
He flicked it to Bruno.
yeah,
And
and
then
no, that
Bruno
was
made a through ball.
yeah, exactly, and that was fantastic. That's the kind of play you want, and like like the reinforcements are coming. So Amrabat will be playing very soon. Hopefully, when your injuries, all the players recover from the injuries, um, you'll see a formidable side. I think you guys were solid. Considering how bad the injuries were. I thought we
Mm.
were gonna start you guys, but after the first 10 minutes, I was like, this is gonna be a tricky game. This is
Yeah.
gonna be a very tricky because you guys love hitting us in the counter. You don't mind when,
Loves Arsenal, bro. For
yeah,
some reason, Rashid.
but he always leaves Arsenal sad. Always leaves.
Yeah, the Emirates,
Uh,
not Old Trafford.
yeah, he always leaves very sad. You know, Odegaard seems to like to score against you guys as well, so that's the thing now. But okay.
I don't know. It's Ericsson, bro. Emre is gonna break him. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. But let's see how it goes. I think you guys were not that bad. I think people in the beginning of the season were like over exaggerating about Arsenal. We're not playing well, without a doubt. We're not at our fullest gears. I can see like there's things to be figured out. Um, what I would say is that they're still figuring it out. I would say our best player, Odegaard, was fantastic. He Bruno was this is quiet. He only came alive in the second half when Hoyland came on. For the rest of the game, he was hella quiet. The guy I'm gonna say was man of the match. Yes, despite he scored, I was gonna say it was man of the match. Was Rice. Rice
Mm,
Party's role in that DM role was flipping fantastic. He went unnoticed. It's like Party never left. And I think despite the fact that he looked a bit out of depth at times. There were moments I was like, this is a bit too much there. He held his own, and then on top of that, the cherry on top was the goal. I think
mm,
that was the cherry on top. He had a very good performance. Um, Defensively, people say we're leaking goals, but I felt that back four of Zinchenko, Gabby, and Saliba and White was our best defense last season, and it should be the go-to. It should be the go-to defense, especially for games like this, for the big games, because they turned up. Um, but for me, guys who were disappointing, you'd be shocked if I said the Saka was bad. Saka was. People say Havertz was horrible, but Saka topped it. Like Havertz, I'd say he comes second worst. But Saka was so bad. I think Dallo was incredible at the left. You were worried about Dallo. Dallo
I
actually held it.
was, but he surprised me, bro. He held his own.
Yeah, but no, because he wins balls in the air. He wins like
Mm,
for a guy who's offensive, he wins balls in the air. He was very good on the ball as well. And him and Martinez literally went on Saka. They literally went on him, and Saka couldn't do anything. We changed back to our normal formation, and he's still struggling. So maybe we need to drop him for a little bit, like just to rest, because he's gonna play for England on the international break. I think
Definitely him and Rashford.
I think he needs a break, bro. He's been playing, bro. Like I think
Needs a rest, bro. Bro, Bruno also. Why Portugal need to drop that guy, bro? Bruno plays every single game.
it's just take him
Nah,
out of it, dude. Like, geez, like
yeah, or Palinia or whatever, bro.
Paulinho, like
Like,
there's
give our
so many
players a
players.
rest, man. Why you always like? Isn't that this international has no stakes, right? It's just friendlies.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly. Why are you playing your best team?
yeah. Well, you
You have
shouldn't have.
to see who else you can put.
Anyway, I thought Martinelli was okay, but again, he's still. There are moments where I don't like that when he's taking it on his own. I really don't like when he does that.
Like
He,
Anthony
like what he
wants
did
to
for
take the
Odegaard.
game in his own hands.
Yeah, what he did for Odegaard with that pass, that was fantastic. He should do that more often. He should do that way more often. But yes, Anthony was horrible. Yes, I wasn't scared. I was scared of
Bro, this
Rashford.
guy,
I was scared of
you know how
Rashford.
good Anthony is, bro, but this guy, he just
I
wants to
wasn't,
dribble. What's his
dude.
problem?
Dude, Zini was having the game of his life. He was having
Bro,
a great
Anthony was dead,
time.
bro. He was just dribbling. Like, I saw him get past him a few times, but I'm like, why are you getting past someone and not and trying to shoot instead of getting the ball in the box where there's players waiting?
He wasn't effective at all. He wasn't like effective for your attack. Rashi did more than him. Ericsson, like I know you were saying I'm tired of Ericsson, but he was your hardest working midfielder. Bruno was horrible, and Ericsson stepped up. Ericsson was that guy who did the little pass for for Rashi for the first goal. So like tit for tat, I would take the win. I thought it was just gonna be 2-1. I said, we can just relax now. But one thing I will credit Arteta for yesterday was the subs. The subs yesterday again. Fabio coming on, Jesus coming on, Tommy being solid at the back. It literally changed it amped up a bit more energy. Reese Nelson was terrorizing Wan-Bissaka. Imagine.
Terrorizing. Not
No,
really, bro.
he got like that was the first time I saw him get past the whole game when Reese came on because he was tired. That's real. Like he put him at the right time. So
Mm.
Fabio, I mean Fabio Vieira. A lot of people said, that he must start over Havertz, but I'll say this: I think the fact that we have to fight in the midfield, I don't think Fabio's very good at that. I think he's good at coming off the bench, and that's fine for me. For a start, maybe play him in the Champions League, maybe play him in the EFL, because we're not playing big players in those games. We're not playing big
Mm.
personalities. Maybe Sevilla. Maybe Sevilla, no. Maybe, for now, people, I mean, it's funny because last season they were saying he's a flop and he's horrible. Yet when he comes off the bench and has 2 assists in the last 2 games, now they're like, well, we need to drop. No, these are the same people that are going on Havertz. I'm just like, no, look, I knew he wasn't bad. He wasn't good yesterday. He was one of our worst performers, but I'll say he wasn't awful. And well, he wasn't like horrible the way people are portraying him. So there were moments where he was winning the ball back. He was getting into the midfield. There were battles that he was getting in, and I like that. I like that. Like Fabio is a different kind of player altogether, and I thought him putting you guys under pressure was very good because he's offensive outright. So it worked in the second half, and I feel like if you start him, it the quality won't really be the same because when you start matches, it's very different from when you finish matches. You know what I mean? So I feel like yeah, he's knocking on the door, but I wouldn't start him yet. Like unless like Kai has an absolute disaster class. That wasn't the case yesterday. But if he has a disaster class, then he'll be dropped. A lot of people saying Trossard, but I don't think he was needed yesterday. I don't think we didn't need to do it. I feel like we were just waiting for you guys to open up, and it happened. Jesus' goal. Yeah, that was so embarrassing, bro.
There was
For
no one. Where was the defense?
Yeah, I felt
There
like you
was
guys were,
he was alone with the keeper, bro.
yeah, you guys were trying to go for it, but
Don't tell me about Evans. Don't tell me you're gonna make me angry if you tell me about Evans, bruh.
he's still sliding. He's still sliding.
Bruh, I think Martinez would have risked something there in that situation. I think so.
Oh my god. But no shame. I think it was a loss when Martinez and Lindelof came off due to injury. I feel like that opened you guys up even more because those guys are actually competent defenders compared to the guys you brought on. But but you guys,
Maguire and Evans, the slowest of the pair.
and but the thing is, you were still easy to get at. I didn't like. I think you guys were hoping you would hit us on the counter. I think you were hoping for a counter, and when you got a chance, you got your chance, and you took it. You were looking for us to make a mistake, and we tried to be very cautious about it, which I credit that for. But at the same time, we could have wrapped up the game. But you guys weren't that chill. People need to chill. You guys were formidable. The fact that Spurs and almost Forest beat you guys, it just shows you guys there's a formidable. Yeah, you guys are quite formidable. I have to say that.
We'll see when everybody comes back, bro.
Yeah, like
We'll get a chance to go at each other again.
yeah, like
It's definitely
when
happening.
when everyone is back, um, when everyone's back, we we'll see. Let's see who's available. Let's see who's fit. Let's see what's running because it's gonna be interesting. Because at Old Trafford, it's gonna be a very different game. It's gonna be very different players. Party might be available by then, So it's gonna be a very different game. I don't think we'll set up the way we set up today. I think we'll set up differently.
Mm.
But what I would say is a lot of people are concerned. The fact that we've not lost a game and we're not playing as well as we were last season, it says a lot. It says quite a lot actually. Because when we
Title
start,
challenge?
we're not in gear. We're not in gear yet. I want to see what happens when we are in gear. We're still on gear. We're still on when we're not on we're one second gear right now. We're not. This is not the team. This is not fiery. This is not the team that will right. Because even when we played you guys last year, we tried to do that. We tried to wipe you clean, and you hit us off the counter. This season, we said no. We're not doing that again. First 10 minutes, yeah, but we're like, let's let them have the ball for a bit. Let's see what they can do. And you clear your plan was exposed with that first goal, and they're like, you know what? Let's get the goal back, but let's let them play. Let's let them play. Let's let them have the ball, even though we had most of the possession. It's crazy. But let them have the ball in their own half. Let's suffocate them. But you guys, I feel like because your injuries and your plays weren't there, even if they were there, like if Mount was there, if Sancho played, I don't think it would have made a difference. I think the game plan was a good idea because I think you guys were hoping for a close 3 points or maybe even a point because you guys were away again. But at home, I think it'll be different. I think it'll be a very different game.
United on the front foot.
Yeah, it'll be a very different. Hey, Old Trafford's hard, bro. I didn't want to lose this game because I know we're not gonna get anything at Trafford, and I know we're not gonna get anything. If we got a point, that's even better than last year. But
Yeah.
I don't see you guys always beat us at Old Trafford. You always beat us at Old Trafford. You even beat City at Old Trafford. So
I
always.
wish.
But anyway, let's go through the rest of the weekend because now I feel like we've all released how we feel.
Where do
Uh,
we even begin, bro? It's been a hectic weekend.
oh, so many games to go through. I just want to get up
Wait,
to.
there was a game Friday, yeah? Oh, it was
Yeah.
West Ham and Luton. Are we working from
Wait.
back to front to back?
We let's go back to
Back in time.
No. Let's start from Liverpool, which was the other game yesterday.
Liverpool drubbing Aston Villa 3-0. I told you.
Yeah, Anfield. Yeah, shame. Darwin Nunes is scoring. Okay? Darwin
Uh,
is a bit of Darwin is a bit of a problem now. Darwin is
but he still misses, bruh. Did you see him?
no, but like he's more prominent than last season. He's now effective. So the guy that's impressing me is Sabrosnia. Sabrosnia is
Sabaz like.
yeah, he's fantastic. He's
He's good, but he's got
fantastic.
a bullet, bruh, from a
Yeah,
corner.
he's fantastic. He's I can't say anything about bad about him. He's really good. Um, Salah scored, I guess, but Villa poor game. But it's Anfield. Anfield, they always win at Anfield. So what more?
No, but they drew 1-1 with Liverpool last season. Emery, the way he set up this game was usually he plays 4-4-2, but he went with a 3-5-2.
Oh, oh, no,
He
that's
changed
not.
the tactics and they got blown open in the first 20 minutes.
No, he's not good at his three.
And even offensively, Villa were on the counter. They were not
Like
doing anything.
he's
They just gave Liverpool too much respect.
like no, like Emery's good at 4 for 2 diamond, bro. That's what he's good
Yeah,
at.
that's his
So
thing, bro. Why is he changing now? Because he's scared or what?
I don't know, like big game. Anfield, he got drugged at Anfield. Remember with Arsenal, bro.
Everybody got dropped at Anfield. All our teams.
Anfield, yeah, Anfield's not a nice place to go to.
It's a tough place to go. But if you give Liverpool, if you like, they didn't press them. I saw how much, like, Trent was just having the game of his life. He looked like prime Ronaldinho, bro. Like, what the hell was going on, bro? Like, Villa was just sitting off them. And he was just hitting long ball after long ball because they play high line,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're not pressing. So it doesn't make sense.
No,
So it was easy for Liverpool. They just had possession at the back, in the middle. McAllister was having fun. Like it was too easy for them to just carve Villa open.
yeah, they couldn't just go at them as well. You see, because Villa tend to,
Yeah,
because also have,
true. They'll get hit on the counter with Liverpool.
yeah. So I think they also played it pretty smart. So yeah, I think they were. I think that was a very good performance for Liverpool. I'm not gonna even lie. Um, they also haven't lost their games as well. It's also a very good start for them. Um, but yeah, I guess Klopp's new midfield is working, and Trent is not as bad as people are saying. For me,
And all without Van Dijk. Clean sheet
I'm just
without
saying,
Van Dijk.
it's a bit too soon, but it's early, very early. Even Arsenal, it's early. Um,
Liverpool haven't played a big team yet.
you see, that's the bit. But anyway, that's the bit.
They
But
drew a
anyway,
Chelsea for Pete's sake.
Arsenal, and they're horrible. But anyway, I don't want to get to it. I just wanna, I just wanna judge this conversation because if I talk, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Who
I,
now?
I'm gonna like no Liverpool fans. Dude, can't tell them anything, but
Oh, they're winning the league. That's what they're saying.
yeah, yeah.
Good luck with that. Europa still.
Yeah,
Uh,
so they played. Yeah, the only big team in Verga, big team was Newcastle,
and
and they were
Newcastle is
horrible.
going through it.
Yeah, Newcastle are bad now. So Chelsea are horrid, and they struggle to beat them. Like, no, we didn't have a DM. Now we have a DM. Oh, the Wolves away. They're gonna beat Wolves. They're gonna beat Wolves. Ooh, West Ham. That's a good game. That
Mm.
we'll get onto West Ham. Hold on, we'll get onto it. Actually, let me see. Hey, Liverpool have a nice run. Tottenham. Oh, Tottenham as well. That's it. Brighton. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna get hard after Wolves. Yeah, it's gonna get a bit hard.
Mm.
Let's see how they do them. Let's see how they do them. But no, Liverpool, credit where credit is due. They've been performing. They've been doing better than a lot of people expected, considering their transfer window was a failure. But yeah, they look good. I haven't played anyone, but yeah, they still look good. But I can't really say anything bad about them.
What? We're going into Saturday's games now.
Um, yeah,
Oh, there
sure.
was a Palace Wolves as well, 3-2, bruh, yesterday.
Oh, Palace one.
Edward scored twice.
Finally.
I think Mateta even scored. Him and Mateta look good together.
Yeah, because they don't have strikers. But like, Mateta's a target man. Let Eduard go forward and do his thing, I guess, Just play Mateta, bro. I don't know why they weren't playing him.
Wolves another L. Huang scored.
Uh,
uh,
Bang!
yeah, but I knew Palace would win that game because they were at home.
Yeah, Palace are a bit tricky. At Sellers Park, very tricky match. Very, very tricky game. Um, but the interesting game for me was Brighton and Newcastle. And I'll say this now. Brighton made it look so easy against Newcastle, bro.
Mm,
They made it look, dude, like, Brighton have Europa League this year. These guys look like they've been playing in Europe for some time.
they look good, bruh.
They look really good.
There's
They've
a
lost, considering the fact they lost McAllister, they lost Caicedo, they lost so many players in the last 2 seasons, and they
It
still
doesn't
beat.
matter. They stick
Doesn't
to the
matter.
style of play.
And it was Evans, this 18/19-year-old kid, who's got a hat trick.
Evans, don't you mean Evan Ferguson?
Evan Ferguson, not Johnny Evans. Sorry, Evan
Ah,
Ferguson.
yeah.
Evan Ferguson. Yeah, he's really good. And look, in 2 years, he's worth 100 million. They're gonna sell him. What? What? That's the game plan, right?
Yeah, make money.
Make money.
Oh,
But then I saw who they signed as well. I saw they signed João Pedro from Watford. Remember that guy?
yeah, I remember him.
My guy, if they saw Evans, that guy's gonna be the striker. It's like Wolves. I mean, sorry, it's like Brighton have these players who just keep coming out of nowhere, but like they sign smart. They sign really smart, bro. So hey, man, they made it look easy against Newcastle. They dominated them. I think we have to question Eddie Howe in this regard because he hasn't started the Champions League yet.
Mm.
And they have a hard group. So this performance is, considering the fact that he got better players, I feel like he doesn't know how to use some of these players yet. Like Gordon is playing on the left, and I'm just like, why is Gordon there? He looks better on the right. I'll be honest with you. He's forcing Almiron in. Isak was the only good. Isak, Guimaraes is, I don't know what's going on with Guimaraes. Um, since is it Botman? Botman's injured, right?
Yeah.
Since Botman's injury, yeah, the defense looks shaky. But also this midfield of Joe Linton, Tornado, and Guimaraes is not working. Not as smooth as last year. Um, but yeah, they look like they're having problems. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know um, what they need to do. I feel like with the personnel there, they could do better. I feel like they have very good players. I think Trippier should be dropped because they got Livermore now. Yeah, so I think Trippier should be dropped indefinitely because he didn't look good at all. He's not been looking good this season. Um, but yeah, I was disappointed because I thought Newcastle would do better. At least give them a game, but they didn't. Pope was horrid. Um, Very bad. I think they need a goalkeeper, a new goalkeeper. Pope is horrible.
Pope is looking like he's back in Burnley, bruh. But he was good
Bro,
at Burnley.
no, but like last season was decent. Now this season, I don't know. He's just and again, it's only 4 games, so I
He's
think
got butterfingers.
yeah, and also very bad decision making. Bad decision making.
Yeah,
Really bad. Um, but Brighton, yeah, I think you guys are playing Brighton pretty soon. Just be careful. Those guys don't play. They really
Brighton,
don't.
bro. It was a good game for them. 3-1.
Yeah, yeah,
Very good. Like, but they still concede, though. You see this thing of Brighton. They
yeah,
still
yeah,
open.
yeah. Defensively, they're not, but it's because of how they retain possession. They they press in such a smart. Yeah, it's more smart pressing. It's like the stuff of what Teta and freaking Klopp are doing. De Zerbi is actually a very good manager. He knows how to win the ball back quickly. He knows how to put teams under pressure. He knows how to keep the ball. This is the stuff the world class managers are doing.
Mm,
Um, I wouldn't go as far as to say I would have him at Arsenal. Hey, it'd be very interesting if he came to Arsenal. But for me, it's a bit too. I think it's personnel for me. Um, because I mean, he has to somewhat get the best out of all these potentially good players. Like, all right, can I just ask you a genuine question before we move on? We don't have a lot of time, by the way, but um, was Caicedo really worth 115 million? Because I'll be honest
Ah,
with you.
are we
I'll
going
be
into
honest,
the Chelsea chat already?
no, no. Before we get to Chelsea, we'll just go through Brentford and Bournemouth quickly. But I looked at Billy Gilmore, former Chelsea player.
Mm,
He looks better at Brighton. He looks even better than Caicedo was at Brighton. Like they didn't need him.
bro, even Gross looks better than Caicedo right now.
Bro, oh my goodness, no, 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 no. Brighton are gonna be a problem.
Thing is, I can't judge Caicedo yet because I haven't really seen anything from him except for mistakes.
No, we'll get to Chelsea. We'll get to
Unfortunate ones.
yeah, yeah, we'll get to Chelsea. But yeah, I think Brighton are excellent in terms of on the field and off the field. They do brilliant business off the field. So,
And that's our
um,
next game, bro. That's a tough one.
just are you away or home?
We're home.
I will beat them. Okay. Just don't lose to those
With
teams.
Maguire and Evans, how are we gonna beat them? How?
Just defend, bro. I feel like they struggle against the low blocks. They do struggle against
Oh,
it.
we'll see, but that's still 2 weeks away.
Yeah, gonna be a long international break. But I think for like the next 3 shows, we'll just be talking about how we feel about the seasons of transfers. We'll go into depth in that. And
And
yeah,
predictions and whatnot.
yeah, we'll do our final predictions pretty. Because I didn't realize we are doing the international break, so we'll make our final predictions before um game week 5. But let's moving on. Um, Brentford Bournemouth, that's a draw. I felt like that game was
2-2.
very yeah, it looked very exciting. It was end to end. Um,
Yeah.
very much
Rico Henry with the assist of the season to the other team. You see that? That was funny.
that was horrible. That was horrible. But
Yo,
I told you about Bournemouth. I feel like they have a very good system. It's just
the
and
defense is trash.
yes, it's horrible. It's horrible. I feel like they can do better, but I feel like they'll be one of the teams struggling to stay up. I think they'll just make it. But yeah, I think there's something there. Just get better defenders.
And a better striker. Solanke ain't it.
You know what's funny about Solanke, man? He's not like pretty good for a striker. He doesn't score a lot of goals. But like if you get someone who creates a lot for him, gives him genuine chances, I think he'll thrive off that.
But Bulling does that, bro. But Bulling is not
No,
the same this season. He looks weak.
no, yeah, just add someone else. Because I see they brought David Brooks back from his injury, but I think you need to add something else behind the Solanke because mm, I feel like he doesn't get enough chances for me.
Bro, Brentford are still unbeaten.
Yeah,
Watch out.
um, yeah, just cruising with the Knicks and wins and draws.
Draws and
Yeah,
everything. Thomas,
yeah,
but
just
Thomas Frank is a decent manager, bro. I have to say that he's always surviving.
you keep them top of it. That's the standard. So, but I feel like they've not been able to sell many of their players yet. You see, they're not
I feel
like
like
they're
Umbuemo
not
has been there for 10 years, bro.
no, but like it doesn't no, but it feels like compared to Brighton, because Brighton has a very attractive style of play.
I think a
Brentford,
selling club.
yeah, but Brentford are supposed to be the selling club. But again, it's only a few. You can name a few players you'd want from their team. Raya left this season. Um, everyone wants Tony. Who else do you want from Brentford?
Umbuemo.
Oh yeah, Bremo's fantastic. But I'll be honest, when I look at
His level is there. He's right there. He's perfect for Brentford.
yeah, no, so what? He's left wing, right?
He's more of a striker now.
Yeah, inside forward, yeah. But like, I don't know, man. Like, put him in a Tottenham right now with the way they're playing right now. He would thrive. He would,
Probably, but they got Johnson, bro.
yeah. Anyway, um, on them guys, yo. I'm actually worried. I'm actually worried about Tottenham. They look
I
really,
told you, bro. Postacoglu is not a joke, bro. This guy drops.
yeah, they look really good. Oh, that's hard to admit.
Uh, they smacked Burnley up 5-2 at
Burnley without,
Burnley's home ground.
yeah, Burnley without a win. But yeah,
Company and his men have yet to get a point on the board.
even
Three
a point,
losses.
even a point, like something.
Do something.
Yeah, like I thought Luton looked horrible, but these guys are just wow, wow. Yeah, and they got record
Mm,
points at the championship.
in the championship, but Premier League and Championship, oh, different levels, bro. You can see.
Do you think?
Um,
We'll get on to Tottenham, but like, do you think Burnley have to compromise now? Do you think it's time they have to just focus on winning, then focus on their style of play? Because I feel like
Change
how they
tactics,
play,
yeah.
yeah, change tactics, yeah, because I feel like their style is costing them. They're so open, like
They
in
too
top.
open, bro. It was an easy game for Spurs.
Yeah, yeah, they really.
Shout out to our South African. Lyle Foster scored again.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
my guy's doing the most, bruh.
He's from Jersey, guys. So yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. You were shocked he
Impressive.
was from South Africa. I saw last season. I was like, hey, this guy's South African. Because I heard him speak. I was like, this guy's from South Africa.
Bro, did you hear his interview? He's like, before I even speak, I'd like to thank my Lord and personal Savior, Jesus Christ. And then he carried on with the interview. Oh, yeah, yeah, we got dropped, by the way. Yeah, bro.
No, but like I think it's amazing because it's an absolute privilege to be in the Premier League. It's a big league.
Every kid's dream, bro.
Mm, Premier League, La Liga, even just playing Europe. Period.
Yeah,
Yo, that would
you
be
made
fantastic.
it.
If you make it like I don't know, just be a professional footballer in any country for that matter. And even
Mm.
here, even if you make it here, it's good. But like if you go to the States, hey, you made it. You're living in
Messi.
the States. Yeah, man. Yeah, he made it. But he was already famous, so it doesn't matter. Um,
Yeah.
but on Tottenham, guys, yeah, guys, these guys are worrying me a little bit. Eh? I see
Brother,
why.
tech is looking hella fluid, bro. Son, Madison, who else? Kulusevski, like they're coming into their own now. but I
Right,
still
right.
feel besides our game, they've been having the easiest fixtures. So, and remember they're out of the Carabao already. So, trophy
Not
wise for
trophies.
Tottenham,
No,
don't
not
have
trophies.
high hopes, guys.
No, no, no trophies. But even Walcott was like, even
So
Walcott
just
was like,
nice
yeah,
football with no nothing to back it up. So they
that's Brighton.
basically,
That's what Brighton are doing. But like, they're not Brighton.
yeah, but Brighton
Yeah,
can win something, bruh, in the future, bruh.
they
Tottenham, it
might,
doesn't look like it.
yeah, they might win Europa League in this
You see, Brighton at
side.
least are still in competitions, bruh. Tottenham,
No, like
just
Tottenham. No, I'm not even trying to be rude or disingenuous to what Tottenham do. I think Tottenham has been fantastic, but like at the same time, how long is this form gonna last? If they carry this form into the Arsenal game, and let's say they beat Arsenal, then I'll be like, okay, Tottenham are actually serious
Postecoglou's the guy.
so far. And I mean, look,
But
yeah, yeah, they're gonna play us pretty soon, month end, basically. Yeah, they're gonna play
good
them.
luck, guys.
Yeah, but we're at home. Yes. We have to be very careful with Tottenham. We can't just go
Yeah,
guns
don't
blazing.
underestimate them, bro.
Like they attacked ferociously. Even more, they were more upfront than Forest. Forest, they were hoping for a counter. But these guys, they're quite dangerous.
They're gonna come at you.
Yeah, and I think we need to exploit that. But I feel like they'll change the game plan against us. They know how good we are as well.
Yeah,
Um, but Tottenham looked really good. Son was brilliant. That midfield of theirs, yes, bro. It's
bro.
working.
Busuma transformation.
No, but he's always. I feel like Conte did not know how to use him. So
Yeah, like Postecoglou is like, go express yourself, and he's doing that.
this Madison is doing it. Solomon, oh my goodness, that guy's really good. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
god.
like this, he doesn't start with him, bro. He's like a bench player.
No, no, you should start him. Yes, like I
Over
like him.
who?
No, start him. I'll start him ahead of whoever the heck is playing. Who's playing on the right?
Dude, I think Richarlison is late for him, bro. He's
Yeah, it's
gonna leave
over.
Spurs.
No, it's done. Finished. He's
Postecoglou
like 10.
don't rate him.
Yeah, dude, I'd rather put Solomon. He like amplified them even more. So Son is getting older. I think that's why he put him as a striker nowadays. But he's
Yeah, he
still
doesn't have that pace that he used to have.
yeah, and that defense. Ramiro also is looking good.
Van der
Mickey,
Ven is
Van
okay.
der Ven. Yeah, Mickey's looking. Yeah, good partnership there. They still concede. That's the only thing I can say about Spurs. They
Yeah,
concede.
they're open book.
Just play City, play Arsenal, play Liverpool like that.
Mm,
Because I
you
feel
get
like
robbed.
they're not as compact, they're very open. I feel like it's very courageous to do that. But let's see what happens. I think they've been brilliant. It's nice to watch actually. But you know, they haven't played anyone. Again.
Mm.
Well, they played you guys, but you guys were horrible. But
Yeah, we're having a tough start, bro. We're having a
it's
tough
a tough
start.
time. Tough time. Tough time. Tough time. But anyway, moving on. Let us see who else has played this weekend. Oh, before we get to City and Fulham, which is the easiest game in the world. What
Oh,
did I say?
Chelsea.
What did I say about Forest? What did I say? I said Forest would beat Chelsea.
Bro, but nah, bro. What the hell was that? But Chelsea were at home. Chelsea were dominating that game, but they look weak in attack, bro. They look like they've got no bite. It was bad. It was I think that's the most embarrassing result of the weekend, bro.
Don't underestimate Forest. Or don't any
Yeah,
underestimate
Forest,
any team for
like
that matter.
Ilanga, bro. They
Shout out to
told you,
him.
my boy, he's actually good, bro, but not for United. For Forest, he's perfect. Lenga.
That's yeah. What Elanga is like, it will be all over again. Wasn't bad. Went to Everton. He looks good. He looks decent. That's nice.
Bro, again, what's his name? Enzo and Caicedo in midfield. Caicedo loses the ball. Wanye picks it up. Alanga through goal. That's all Forest had to do. They weren't. They were hitting Chelsea on the counter time and time again, and Chelsea again no cohesion. Poch looks lost in the job. Bowley is scratching his head again. It's last season all over again.
No, but
It's not looking good.
I'll say this now. Don't you think? I'll pose this. Do you think Chelsea are using their players properly?
No, I think their formation is all wrong as well. Like something is not like
Right.
it doesn't look right. It doesn't look balanced. It
Even
looks like
no. Even if listen, even if you played all these new players, something's amiss. Something's off.
maybe it's the attack or the midfield. I don't know.
Okay, I'm
But
just looking at. I'm looking at the formation now. Yeah, this thing's all over the place. Why is Enzo on the left?
Gallagher played as well, huh?
I thought. Okay, hold on. Let me just try and understand something. So, Gallagher Caicedo is the pivot of this three at the back, this four midfield, right? Isn't he like a attacking player? So why isn't he further up?
Yeah, but you can't use Gallagher as a 10 though.
No,
That
not a
don't work
10.
either.
Not a 10. Not a 10. Remember what he was doing at Palace? It was like how we're using Xhaka slash Havertz, whatever the heck we're doing with Havertz this season.
Yeah,
Uh,
as a
okay,
ghosting midfielder.
yeah, ghosting second striker, whatever. That can work for Chelsea because putting Enzo right there at the front does not allow him to be productive. He's not productive in that. He's
Bro, and his shots are so poor as well.
soft as hell. Soft, soft. He's not like
I saw him try to take a free kick, bro. It went so high, bro.
he
I was
doesn't.
like, nah,
He
let
doesn't.
Chilwell take the free kicks.
Yeah,
Rather,
he's not confident in that. I would say this: Chelsea are not using their players properly again. I'd rather put Enzo Caicedo, take out Sterling, and who do they have? Who's that
bro, they
fucking
put
player?
Palmer in, they put Modric in 0020, by the way.
Oh,
Um,
Mudryk. Yeah, yeah.
0020 now, bro.
Not not 0020. It's 020. It's getting
Yo,
worse.
oh yeah, yeah, 020. It's bad, bro.
Yeah, he's like okay. I'm just looking at their players and I'm just like, you could do so much better with these guys.
Yeah, dude,
I,
like bringing Palmer in didn't really help the situation. He just went to a team for money,
okay,
I guess.
what money? I'm trying to understand these subs. Was Palmer playing deeper? Like I don't. What the
But
f-
they
is
put
going
Palmer as
on?
striker.
Oh no,
Modric, they put him on the right.
no.
Sorry, what's his name? Jackson. Oh, Rod Jackson cracks me up, bro. This guy is a joke, bro. Yes.
At this rate, bro.
Uh,
At this rate, Poch is not gonna make it to Christmas, bro.
Bruh, this guy. I
He's
hope for his sake that they don't sack him. They have to stick with him because what he's going to say about Chelsea, spending billions and sacking every manager that comes in
okay.
every
I,
six
fair
months.
enough. Fair enough. Like we're not supposed to sack everyone immediately, right? But here's my thing. Here's my thing. You're in the bottom half of the table, right?
Again.
The only reason why you guys are bottom half is goal difference.
Mm,
Barring that, it's 6 points. You guys have been in the bottom half. You're not scoring enough.
mm,
You're
that's true.
conceding. You're conceding goals. You're losing
Mm.
points. I'm telling you something now, dude. If this man does not get into, let's say, he doesn't beat Bournemouth for some reason, there's gonna be a
I'm
hell
gonna
of a
be
lot of
Bournemouth. But that was the only win last season away
yo
from home. Bournemouth, bruh.
at home. Don't try for. Remember what Bournemouth did to them that last time Chelsea played them a couple years ago. They them 4-0.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
and that's
no,
a point.
Bournemouth. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I
You,
remember West Brom hitting them 5-2 as well. Under
yeah,
two.
yeah. Like, no, 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 no. Don't get it twisted, buddy. So they played Bournemouth. Hey, Villa. Villa.
But no, in a way.
I know they're at home, but they don't win at home.
Mm,
No, look, it has to come together at some point. I'm not saying it's gonna have to come together now, but instead of trying to do your philosophies or whatever, try and win matches. Okay?
just
Try and
nick
do the
games, bro.
nick them, defend. Because I'm looking at the defenders, they're not defending. Just looking at the guy running, like they looked at Ilanga running, bro. They watched him.
You know why
They
they left him? You know why? You see that
uh,
hairstyle of his. All the Chelsea players have that hairstyle. They thought he was a Chelsea player, so they're like, let him go.
they were wearing red.
I know, but the hairstyle, it's confusing.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Chelsea. Sorry for the language, guys.
So,
I don't. No, like I understand rebuild, revamp, but win some fucking football matches.
mm,
They
do
were on
some.
a to do something because if you don't beat Bournemouth, that Villa game's gonna get really hard. Hey, Villa won't play with these guys. Fulham will
Mm,
not play with these guys. Burnley, bro. If Burnley, like I'll say this now, if Chelsea don't beat any, like they'll probably get Burnley. They'll probably get a point from. You can't right now. You cannot be losing to. If you lose to Burnley, how are you going to beat Arsenal, Bournemouth, Tottenham,
mm.
City? You can't. Brighton, United.
It's gonna
After
get
that,
smacked, bro.
and these are what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games where the probability is 0 points. 7 matches,
Mm,
0 points. Holy shit! I know you guys are awful, but by that point, you guys are gonna be sharp. All your players,
mm.
most players will be back from injury, except maybe Shaw, I guess, because he'll be in and out. Because if he, you
We'll
know,
beat Chelsea with Regulon, bro. Watch the space.
oh, these
Or
guys.
Dallo with the left back.
Listen, I don't care if they have to draw. It's fine. But like, when's it gonna be? Like they'll beat Luton both home and away.
Mm,
But like, when's it? That's the only team I saw, and they don't. And Luton are a level below Chelsea. If
yeah.
they give game, do you understand how messed up that is? If you really think
But
about it.
I'm just glad. I know I'm a United fan. Like, we got a painful result, but we played decently. Chelsea. If I was a Chelsea fan, I would not be streaming with you right now.
I I hope I'd hope. Listen, I'd hope they'd be in your position because
Mm,
the mentality is not there.
yeah.
There's no leadership. There's no
Who's,
coordination.
who's Chelsea's captain's Reece, right? But he's injured.
He's injured.
So who's it? Thiago?
I think it's too well.
Wow. Why not give the most experienced player the captaincy, bro?
Thiago is. strange as well. I would have given him the captaincy, but also he doesn't. He also misses games as well sometimes. That's the other thing about him. He's getting old, bro. Getting older, not getting any younger. Just look. I'll just say this, man. Chelsea, just play it back for fuck's sake. 4-4-2, 4-4-2 diamond. Just don't play this three nonsense. We need to get over the three at the back, guys. It doesn't work
It's
anymore.
over. Only Pep can pull it off now.
And Arteta, apparently. But okay. Klopp is doing
Mm,
it now. Klopp is doing it now. Klopp is doing three at the back now. So only those guys can do it. Ten Hag, he does it sometimes, but not always.
yeah, yeah,
But those are the only guys who can do it. The rest of these guys can't do three at the back. It got
yeah.
exposed. You need
Even
it.
Spurs stopped that three at the back thing, and it's working
They
for them
stopped
so
it.
far.
Yeah, they've turned it around. Like three at the back only, even whether it's a counter or a possession style of three at the back, it having that formation requires certain personnel, certain players of every position. You need hardworking midfielders. You need wing backs slash wingers, wing backs slash wingers, guys who can play wing, left back, right through the wings, basically. You need players, you need defenders who are very comfortable on the ball. I look at this, I say, look at Kobo, they're not comfortable. They're not comfortable. Worse, they're playing the second goalkeeper before Kepa left. Kepa was supposed to be the one starting, but they're using
Mm.
number two, and they had to buy a number two. So they're using number two, and
With
behind them is number
Sanchez,
two. Yes.
it's late for him, bro.
When
Uh,
okay, just to wrap up with Chelsea. Hold on. When's it okay to say, all right, you guys need to be serious? When will it be okay?
but
Because
let's see after 10 games. Let's see.
after 10 games, because we were playing game 10. Game 10. Let's do game 10.
Game 10, yeah. If they're still horrible by then oh
Uh,
well, no Europe again.
no, that's not even. That's the least of their worries. I'm saying potential relegation fight.
No, I think they'll come right, bro.
They're mid-table, Malcolm.
Yeah, but to say Chelsea's gonna get relegated, I think they'll survive.
Yeah, they
If
will.
they become the next Everton, then I'll be shocked.
No, Everton. Oh no, what's happening there? Let's be real. But look, it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, 10. Brentford. Game 10. Brentford. Oh,
But Chelsea
ah.
might surprise you. They might get some points from those games.
You're saying they're gonna beat Arsenal?
No, not Arsenal.
Wait, just hold on. Wait, okay. So let's be real. From Bournemouth, Villa, hope I'm proven wrong. Bournemouth, Villa, Fulham, Burnley, Arsenal, Brentford. Where are the points coming from?
But
Because
they can draw at Brentford. They can draw at Bournemouth. They can draw at Brentford. They can beat Burnley because anybody can beat Burnley. Looks like it. The Arsenal game, they expect the L there. Who else are they playing? Fulham. They can draw at Fulham, but if Fulham at home, I think Fulham can beat them like 1-0 or something.
dude, we forget Fulham improved, right? I know they got beat by City. We'll get onto that, but
Mhm.
they're actually better than last season. They're actually very good. Fulham, hey, okay, those guys can hurt you if you're not careful. But
Yeah, I've never
but
really feared Fulham, bro, because we always beat them, but
no, like
they they're not
I
easy
don't
to play against.
yeah, I don't fear them, but respect them. Respect Fulham. Brentford at Burnley, they're gonna win at Burnley. I see that happening. Bournemouth away. Yeah.
But it's a tricky one, but Chelsea dropped them with the same team last season, basically.
It's a new team. They sold everyone last year, remember?
I know, bro. Bournemouth, Chelsea will make it, bro. Nah, Bournemouth are horrible, bro.
Villa. Do you think they're gonna be Villa?
No, they'll draw it, Villa. Or
So
Villa will beat them.
Villa,
I don't
this
know. I
season,
don't know. It's yet to be
the way,
seen, bro. Like this is,
the
we are
way.
4 games in. We cannot. I'm write these guys off just yet,
I'm
bro.
just saying, if they continue playing the way they're playing, it's been 4 games and nothing has changed. If they continue
Mm.
this path they're going for, Villa are gonna hit them. Fulham are gonna hit them. Arsenal, definitely. That's a definite. If they beat Arsenal, then wow. Wow.
Yeah,
I'll be
you're gonna
like,
cry
damn.
that day, bro. Get dropped
I'll,
by
I'll,
Jackson. Imagine.
Jack, imagine. Um, Brentford, bro. Brentford don't play, bro. They're
I
still like
know,
this.
but Brentford is one of those ones. Mbuemo and Wisa, bad boys for life.
Bad boys for life.
Yeah,
Then
Mike Larry.
I'm
And
McAlary. but no, but on a real, the only game I can see them winning is Burnley because the rest of them are hard.
mm,
I said they would lose to Forest. Everyone laughed. No, this is the game. This is the one that will propel us. Yeah, bro, Forest this year. they
Forest is one of those teams like they defending much better, bro, and like they've got something on the break
made
at
also
least.
they got some smart deals in this season, and I'll say this now: if Chelsea don't shape up by the 10th game, I know by the Arsenal game, if they're still playing the Poch is not making it to Christmas.
Mm.
He's not making it to Christmas.
He looks worried, bro. He looks stressed.
He needs to stop. What I'll say is this: stop playing Enzo so high. Stop playing Gallagher. Period.
Mm.
And stop treating Caicedo like a GM. For the love of God, he's not a GM. He's a ball winner. But that does not mean DM.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've dragged on about Chelsea for long enough. Yes, sir.
Uh, whoever, like I feel like we're missing someone. City,
Yes, City. Yeah,
5-1,
City.
smacking Fulham up.
I'll be honest. I watched the full game. Very impressive. Very, very impressive performance by Man City.
But they started really slow.
No, again, Fulham. Fulham
Yeah,
are
no,
not.
Fulham were defending well. City scored. Who scored the first goal?
Um, Alvarez.
Alvarez. Yeah, Haaland assist. And then Fulham scored immediately from a corner, right?
Yeah.
And then Fulham were in the game, they were growing, and then when City got there was like a controversial goal. I think
No, that
Ake
was
headed the
that
ball.
was yeah. So this is my view on that. That was not a goal. I'll
Yeah,
tell
like
you.
I saw Ikanji was in the keeper's way, bro.
Wait, yeah, and they gave it a goal. That was not a goal.
And Marco
I'll,
Silva was losing his temper
I'll
on the
say
sideline.
I'll say this now. I'll tell you why because it happened to Arsenal. Martinelli scored. I think Ben White was impeding on the goalkeeper. They didn't give the goal.
That was against Leicester last season.
Yeah.
Ah, but that's different, bro. Because Ben White was like fighting with the keeper, bro. Like, does
No,
Ikanji was just in his eyesight.
so
He
so
wasn't near
apparently
him.
so apparently you can't mark him, and you can't be right in front of him.
Mm. No, the marking part I understand, bro, because
The
you're
marking I
impeding the
got it,
keeper from
but
saving
but
the
they also
ball.
said but you can't also be in front of him or near him.
But in Sabozlai's goal, Salah was in the side of the.
Yeah. So where does the rule apply? It doesn't make sense. These guys are full of shit. I'm sorry, the rest are just absolute garbage. Because for the love of
I
God,
don't
man.
know, but I feel like VAR, the decisions they're costing a lot of teams points, bro. They're not good. Like VAR was supposed to help the situation, not make it worse.
I'll say this. No, I'll say this. If you're if Garnacho was onside, we'll get to City side. If Garnacho was onside, then Havertz was the penalty. Because they like it's 50-50. It's 50-50. You can't always look at and then
Not really, bro.
and then
'Cause
no, but like no, hear me out, hear me out. I'm not that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying these are the things, right? But I'm just saying when a referee makes a decision, he can't be told all the time what to, he has to make the final decision. For this was a horrible decision. This was a
yeah,
very bad decision. So there's no consistency with the decision making.
but it's like it's making the game like more unpleasant. Like fans are getting pissed off as well.
I want to hear what these people are saying. I want to understand the logic behind these discussions. Even the former referee, they always have a former referee in Sky or whatever, and he was like, "No, that wasn't a goal, bro. The hell was that?" So you got to make it make sense. Anyway, it just irritated me because some of the decisions last season for you guys and for us, some I was like, nah, how the hell did we like? Was it against Brentford? Tony's goal that was offside. That was
Mm.
offside, and they said it's a goal. Please make these decisions make sense, please.
Right,
Please.
but if you notice now, like they don't view all, like they don't replay all the decisions anymore. Some of them they just like check complete. It's like they don't care anymore, bro. It's just they don't really check it anymore. They just go sometimes with the ref.
There's no coordination between the refs. Like there's no flow. Like like the ref must ask, okay, you must hear them in the ear and just be like, okay, was that did I make a right call? Like, okay, we'll check. All right, you made a good call. Fine, I get that. But then when he looks at VR, they're like, hey, but I think you need to look at this. Basically, that's why they've kind of because it slows the game down. I don't know what decision they made, but
And
I feel
they're
like
already putting a lot of minutes on. So
they need to stop the minute because this thing of adding extra time, it's not the player's fault we have to do VAR. It's the
mm,
guys at the back who say, okay, we need to check this. So
extra time, 9 minutes added time. Imagine would have thrown
just
that
stop.
game if they
Just do
didn't
what
put so much
just
time.
just just do what they do in rugby. Stop the time. Stop the
Stop it
time.
instead of adding it. Yeah.
Yeah, stop the time because these guys are going to be running for over 2 hours. So just stop the time. Just stop it. Just stop, and then you can add your extra time for 2, 3, 2, maximum 5 minutes. Can't be throwing
Mm,
8 minutes and then it becomes 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Can't do that, bro. No, no, no,
yeah.
no.
So what's his
Anyway,
name?
anyway,
Alan
okay, so
redeemed himself with a penalty, and
no, Alan scored, then he got a penalty, and then he scored
uh,
again.
the machine is back at it, bro.
Yeah, he's on it now. There's one player I actually wanted to comment. Kovacic. He looked slow in the beginning. He looks like he's getting there.
He's building up steam.
Mm. He looked
Yeah, like,
more.
bro, but if you're playing next to, like, I think anybody playing next to Rodri is gonna look good, bro.
Not even that. Like
Oh, God. Man's is frozen in time. Dun, 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 dun.
hello.
Yeah, you disappeared, bro, not me.
Sorry, load shedding. Okay. All right. This yeah. Let's just wrap it up then. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Load shedding early, bro. um.
Da-da-da.
Anyway, Haaland hat trick, and shame after that decision for Ake's goal, Fulham heads were gone completely. Um, there was no coming back.
Low
Um,
morale, late for them.
yeah, yeah, they just lost it. They lost faith, and also Paulinho wasn't playing. They looked very defensively inept. Um, their midfield was overrun by City. But I mean, any midfield would be overrun by Man City. So, um, they had their new players, Gravidal and Doku play as well. Yeah, they looked okay, I guess.
Yeah, they
Uh,
still look raw.
yeah, Doku especially looked really well. Um, but City look like they're gonna win the league again, I guess. So,
Perfect start. Telele.
um,
But they have a
but no,
tough game next week. After the internationals, they have West Ham away. It's not going to be
ooh,
easy for City.
yeah. So,
That one is going to be lit.
um, but yeah, the last game we'll go through uh quickly. But now I'm on my data bundles. Um, is West Ham and Luton. I'm sure we're missing a game. Oh no, Sheffield and Everton played. They drew
2-2.
two. At least Everton got points, and Sheffield also got
Yeah.
points. Good for them. But West Ham, for me, against Luton, that was a tough game. That was a tough game for West Ham, but they deserved to win. They really were spot on.
Zuma's back.
Yeah, yeah. But no, West Ham have been very good so far this season. Actually, what else is fantastic?
Bruh, that was
Um,
a good signing.
very like they look better without Rice, but
Yeah.
I feel like for any team, any small team for that matter, especially players teams who lose their big players like Tottenham as well, they lost Harry Kane this year. I feel like there's a point in the season where it'll plateau, where it'll level out. They need to level out. Like they're on a high, but they'll level
Mm,
out. Like City, we know they're consistent. Their plateau is like win, 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 win until the end of the season.
mm.
You see, one loss maybe for City, but then if these guys drop points, it's a downward spiral. You see,
Yeah, as
but
soon as
anyway,
they catch the first L.
yeah, that's when it's a downward spiral. But no, West Ham have been otherwise. West Ham have been very good, solid. They haven't played. I mean, wait, who have they played? They played Chelsea. They beat Chelsea.
They
Um,
beat Chelsea.
they beat Brighton.
Yeah,
Uh,
beat Brighton
yeah,
at the Brighton's home ground.
but again, I'm just thinking like, okay, have they played Arsenal yet? It's gonna be a tough game this year for West Ham. For us, Arsenal as well. Have they played United? Have they played Liverpool?
Spurs,
Have they played
nothing.
Spurs? You see, like, um, they
You'll see them
haven't.
against City
No,
next
like,
game.
honestly, their next game quickly. Their next game is
It's City.
oh, there is. Yeah, there's nothing. It's especially if they get hit. That's what I'm saying. Like the plateauing, it like at some point it needs to like level out.
Mm.
They have to play a big team at some point, and then that's when things start to level out again. But no, for me so far, West Ham have been impressive. It's been very good.
Moy is
Um,
doing the most.
Moyes is doing the most. He's getting the wins. He's getting um decent performance. Oh, West Ham. City then Liverpool.
Tala,
Expected
tala, la, la, la.
them Sheffield. Then because they have Europa League as well. Yeah, from now onwards it's not gonna be. But no, they've had a really good start. Shame, no jokes aside, I think they've been nice to watch. Actually, I've been
Yeah.
watching this. They've been very nice to watch, very entertaining. Um, but yeah, let's just see how they do against City. If they beat City, it's a statement.
Mm.
It's a huge statement. I feel like I wouldn't say title
City's
contenders.
City's gonna smack them up, bro.
Yeah, yeah. We're all hoping they lose, but
It's not happening. They're on a roll.
yeah, they've not
Mm.
lost. They've been winning games in a row.
Bro, the last time they lost was against Brentford at the end of last season.
Yeah.
But Liverpool have been on this unbeaten run, bro, for 15 games, the longest since stretching into last season.
Mm,
Impressive.
mm.
Klopp turned it around. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, he had to. He had to. Um, but like, I don't know. There's something about I like West Ham being like this. I mean, especially after they won the Conference League. Like, I don't know what something's changed with them. Something's they're not like, yeah, we're gonna be mid-table this year again. They're like, no, we need to go for something more this season, which is impressive. So, look, I hope they do well. I hope they continue to do well. Until we get them at the Emirates or at the London Stadium, then we're not friends. But for now, I think they're impressive. I think they're very good, better than a
Yeah.
lot of the others I've seen, and very defensively sound. Very defensively sound. Um, they still haven't played all their new players, so wait to see what happens. So I think they're the most impressive. Shame for Luton. Even though they played at home, they gave West Ham a game. They gave them a hell of a game. Um,
How did they score, Luton?
it was
Corner.
after West Ham. Yeah, it was a corner, basically.
Yeah,
But
long
again,
season for Luton.
yeah, but like Luton need to. Yeah, I have nothing good or positive. Like shame, and it's nice being in the Premier League, but yeah, it's hard.
Hmm.
It's hard. It's hard. But hopefully they can turn it around. I've seen hopeless situations turn into something. Like remember when Sunderland almost got relegated? Yes, sir.
Yeah, but
That was
they
intense.
had some awesome redemption, bro. Who was it
Yeah, they beat
that
Chelsea.
brought them up?
They beat Chelsea. Remember before that kept them in the league.
Yeah, when
Um,
Borini dropped them.
yeah, and then brought them up. But I think it was Ray King. Ray King brought them up from the championship.
Who?
Uh, Ray King.
Hurricane is doing what?
He was the coach of Sunderland, and then he brought them up. Was it Sunderland?
Really?
I think it's Sunderland. Hold on. Was it Sunderland? Breaking. I think we put him up. Um, yeah, it was Breaking. Yeah, he brought them up. He promoted them from
He's a
the
he's a good. I would love him
yeah
at United. He will set things right at United, bro. He doesn't take nonsense. That guy.
yeah he brought them up from the championship. Yeah, it was Breaking. Yeah, it was Breaking. Yeah, so yeah, that was fantastic.
He's a no nonsense manager.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but shame. Let's leave it there because I can't do this forever, mate. I don't have a lot of time, but we can wrap up the weekend. We'll do another show on Thursday, as always. But yeah, I guess we're gonna leave it here.
Yep.
Um, we'll just check each other international.
LCS.
Yeah, like,
Don't forget to
subscribe,
like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, international break
we'll
sucks,
do
but
some
okay.
shows. We'll do some shows just for passing time. We'll just talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But
Cheers.
peace and love.
Peace and love, guys. Cheers. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.